everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and I am super excited because it is Moxie time. I have planners, I have brand new redesigned folios, I have got a lot of accessories to talk about, so all the new 2024s come out on this date for you guys. I think it's just a few days away if you're seeing this actually right after the live. Definitely be sure to mark your calendars, check it out. Generally speaking, they really have tried to keep things in stock, but the demand of things have just been very surprising every year. Like year after year, they order more inventory, and year after year, inevitably something goes out of stock super quick. So have your lists ready and be ready to shop actually on launch day or very, very shortly after, because I have a feeling some of these accessories will not last. It just is what it is. They try their best to restock things as soon as possible, but especially with things mostly being shipped overseas and all sorts of supply chain things, it's just best to shop as early as possible. Definitely check in the description box down below. I've got a coupon code for you guys, so definitely check that out. And also I'm going to be dividing this video out into different sections, so you'll see those chapters and timestamps in the description box down below as well. And I will also be having multiple videos pop up. It's going to be very similar videos, but it's going to be breaking things down in more detail. So like in this video, I'm going to be unboxing all of the goodness, talking about it a little bit, but then you'll see a separate video with just the actual planner talking about it. I'll have a separate video of just talking about the folios, and then also a separate video talking about all the accessories. So more in detail, more in depth, like using practical use of some of them, just to really give you guys an in-depth look at everything. So I'm gonna try my best to stop rambling, but I am so excited, guys. When Sierra held up this planner as a sneak peek, my heart sang. I was super excited. And then I saw the other 7 covers and I was like, it's gonna be really hard to choose. I knew for sure I was gonna try to get 2 because I wanted a vertical and a horizontal spread. I totally ruined it the last 2 years. I only got vertical and then I only got horizontal and regretted the decisions both years. So I got one of each, and I love this cover. It was so hard to pick another cover because I actually liked pretty much all of the covers. There were only a couple that were not like agonizing choices to have to say no to. So this one's the one I got. This is the Julie cover. This one is just beautiful. It's rainbowy, it's bright. This one's floral, and you guys know I love me some florals. I just absolutely just love any, especially floral planning stuff, and especially pink. I just love it so much. So I am gonna stop rambling now. We're gonna hop to the other camera and I'm gonna walk you through all the accessories. We're gonna talk about colors and items. I'll have as much linked down below as possible once launch day is here. So if you're watching this video after the items are already available, you could just check the description box and click on those links. They are affiliate links. And full disclosure, I am a part of the review crew. I did pay out of pocket for these items. I just got a discount because I'm part of the review crew. So that's just the only difference. I did actually spend my own money on this stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop in, and I'm very excited to show you guys all of it. My camera is zoomed out as far as it can go. Look at this big box. I do have a lot of MAKSELIFE goodness, so I'm gonna cover up tags. I ended up with a smaller order that is super cute in the little bubble mailer. I can't show either side because there's address labels on both sides, but it's super cute with the rainbow stripes. I've got this big giant box to unbox. So we have got the box that most orders will come in, like normal sized orders, will come in the really beautiful new box. I've got the washi tape set, I've got folios. There's lots of stuff in here, so we're gonna take it all out. Everything looks to be shipped and packaged really nicely. Everything's nice and protected. I cannot wait to see the new box, the new packaging. It should be really good. Oh, this is heavy. It is full of lots of goodness, and these are all bubble wrap, these new folios. I'm going to do a whole video comparing this to the old folios, because I do have one of the older ones in the dark teal color. So I've got those, we've got the washi tape set, we've got the big giant honkin' box with all the goodness in it. And then also the big box that everything was just in had a cute little sticker with the MAKSELIFE little compass logo on it. It does say Goal Setting Planner System MAKSELIFE in the middle. But this is the new box that normal size orders will ship in. So if you get a couple of planners or a planner and a folio, it will fit in this box with a few accessories. Otherwise, you'll get the big giant box. And yeah, I had way too much to fit in here, but it looks like it holds a lot because I know what I ordered and it's not all in here. So look how cute it is. It's got a little quote on the front. Building inner wealth is our definition of success. Who you become in the process of working towards your goals is as important, if not more than, crossing the finish lines of achievement. from our lovely hero, Sierra friend. And then the box itself has this cute little like topper thing. It tells you about the system. It tells you the links so you can find more resources. And I just love it. I think it's so nice. And look at all that goodness. So I did hear that they are going to be giving out the vinyls until they run out, but I don't think they're doing vinyls after that. They haven't ordered like a new set of vinyls. So this is one of my favorite ones. Embrace the Messy Bits. Super duper cute. I really, really like that one. And then I've got the freebie that will be free through this date, the 2023 Reflections. I did also get the 2022 reflection last year with my order, and you can purchase more of these if you want to gift these to people. They are available for purchase. This is a really nice freebie, and I loved working through it last year, and this one's even cuter than last year. Last year I think it was the navy color. I'll have to go through my planner wall and pull it off my shelf to compare. And then I ended up with dog grid notebook. It also comes with a little postcard with everything on it. New planners, which I'm super excited about. They both came in a keepsake box. We've got new bookmarks, some cool surprises in here, and also some washi. So exciting. In there it says, welcome to our Moxie fam with the rainbow. And I love all the rainbow colors everywhere. It's the 8 colors. And if you'll look at it, there is a lighter and darker version. That's how the MAKSELIFE colors are. So there's a light and a dark version. And this is just a duplicate. I ended up placing a second order because I decided I wanted a duplicate of this item here because I have plans for it in the future. Okay, now that we have unboxed everything, I'm gonna just look at these planners. I have not seen them up close and personal, so I'm super excited about these. One of these in particular is something that's one of the most beautiful ones I've seen. You guys know how much I love me some florals, and this one did not disappoint. So I don't know which is which. Oh, yes I do. It says it on the back. I'm not gonna show the back to you guys. Let's dive in here. So it's got the little compass, it's got the little lines on the box. All the keepsake boxes are the same this year. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So this is one of the Artist Series covers. And I don't actually know which. I got a horizontal and a vertical because the first year I used a MAKSELIFE, I picked out a vertical, and I decided midway through the year I really wanted a horizontal. And then, so the next year I picked a horizontal and then regretted it midway through the year when I discovered I was obsessed with stickers and they all fit in those 1.5-inch columns, vertical columns. I was disappointed that I had only gotten a horizontal. So this year I ordered one of each. I don't know which one is which, but I love this cover. So looking at it here versus what I've seen online, I did not realize it had so much of this like greenish color in the background, which is very pretty, but I just did not pick that up on the screen. I was seeing it more as like a beige-ish color in the background, more of a neutral, but hopefully my camera's not washing it out too much. This is actually more of a greenish in here with lighter pink undertones as well. It does lean both kind of like neutral tones of things, but it's definitely greener than I had imagined. And then the pink also is not quite as bright as I had imagined online, but still gorgeous. Love the pink, like clearly pink nails. You guys know how much I love me some pink. Love the little pops of yellow. All in all, absolutely gorgeous. I would love if they carried the design actually into the pages, but that's not something MAKSELIFE does. They keep their pages very neutral so you can sticker it up and decorate it how you want, but I love when the theme is carried throughout the planner. So here you go, here is the horizontal. So we'll talk about it. The layout is exactly the same, but they've tweaked the prep work, goal work in the front. It's the same tabs, the same goodness on the inside. You have different components to the planner. If you'll notice, this cover material is different, nice and thin, and this is a different coil. It's not on an O-wire, it's actually on a spiral coil, which is awesome for people like me who want a Frankenblend. I will have lots of videos coming up about that. So this cover is actually called Moxie, and it's pretty. This is still like a taupey color, but it definitely leans a little bit green. So it's just, I don't know, it's hard to capture on the screen. I'm seeing it look way more beige on screen and washed out, but up close it definitely leans like a taupey colored green. It's very interesting. I totally thought it was like a beige background color. It looks way more vibrant in person. I really like it. So this cover is actually called Moxie, which I think is really cute. I like the name. I love the look. Covers are gonna take getting used to because they are on this really thick coil. So like turning it first times is a little bit tricky for me personally, as I'm not used to this kind of cover, but I really like it. It does come with one bookmark. It does have the inches on it. And yeah, I'm gonna walk through these both in separate videos, but just to give you guys a little look, and this is like a chunky planner on a spiral coil, so I definitely will be doing some Franken planning and testing out other configurations when I decide what I'm using this weekly for. So this is the horizontal weekly. It's got the habit trackers on it. I'll show you a look at the monthly. It's directly on the tab. The monthly is the only thing that has color on it. The weekly spread is very neutral. It has just like the navy color like the tabs. I know it's like their signature navy color, but I would love to see gray neutral, true neutral tabs and gray true neutral writing in here at some point, hopefully. But that would be my only like main gripe about anything. Everything else is gorgeous. It looks great. The goal setting stuff's in the front. I was trying to flip to a goal setting page. So you've got the 8 categories. The printing is nice and beautiful. You guys know I love the MOXie paper. It's just right. I love you get the reflections page, dot grid, the weekly actions page, and then the horizontal spread in this case. So flipping it back and forth, you can see how big it is on the coil. It takes up a lot. It's a big chunky thing. So you've got to think most planners are just yearly planners. These ones have weekly goal setting pages as well. So this is a 4 pages per week planner, and it is a chunky monkey. So there is a look at MOXie. It does have the elastic, if you want to put the elastic on there as well. So we will set that one aside for now, and then we'll talk about this one. Now this one is another artist series cover, and I was super excited to see this. I actually happen to follow this person. So this one also goes in with the, the MOXie theme of naming things. This one is called Just Begin, and that's one of the quotes that you'll see on the tabs. This one is made by Julie Plans, and it is so cute. It reminds me of that like terrazzo looking thing where it's just a beautiful like granite-y looking thing, but this is rainbows, so not all of them are circles. You can see there's different shapes, and I love it. I love that it goes full color all the way through and all the way over, and it's her handwriting for this Just Begin, and it's just so pretty. I love the white against all of the colors. The rainbow colors aren't too like primary colored rainbows. You can see like you get a little bit of the overlap on some of them. You get some transparency going on. I just love everything about this cover. So pretty. It's Just Begin, and it's got the elastic band as well. And this one happens to be my vertical spread because I ended up getting one of each. So I'll just show you a sneak peek of the vertical spread. There's what it looks like. And same deal, habit tracking, little compass at the bottom, just nice, very neutral. It's just the navy neutral versus a gray neutral. And yeah, beautiful. I love her cover. It's just so clean and crisp and still really colorful, but not like bright crayon box colorful. It's just the perfect amount for me. And it throws in some pink, it throws in lots of aquas and teals and grays, and it's just sings to my heart. So I absolutely love this cover. And then the back thing on here is the aqua color that I just happen to love. And then the one on the back of this one is the yellow, which is also very beautiful. So those are the 2 covers I got. So I am going to throw the product guide up on the screen and show you guys each of the planners. This walks you through the actual information about it, sizing, price. These are all dated planners for 2024, and they all are a full year planner. I'm going to show you guys all the covers since I only got 2. We've got the Fresh Start cover here, which features the yellow really brightly. I thought that one was really pretty. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit bigger. And then we've got the one that I got that's an artist series from Allison Jansen. And I love this one. I told you guys. I think in the product guide it looks pretty accurate. Maybe it's like a hair brighter in the pink area. And then Julie's cover, Just Begin, which I've also talked about. And then Messy Bits here. This is another one that I almost got. It was a really tough decision. I just loved the pinks on here. If it had had more aqua areas over here, this would totally have been one of the covers I got. No questions asked on that one. It just did not have enough aqua-ish colors. And you can see the one I got here had so much aqua. Julie's cover is gorgeous. And then this one had all the pink on the MOXie cover. So scrolling down, this is the Other Floral by Allison Jansen, and it is beautiful too, but I just did not love the green and orange combo personally. I think people are going crazy over this cover in the affiliate crew group, so a lot of people did end up getting this one.
It's just not my jam. You guys know I'm a pink and aqua girl, so it wasn't my top favorite. And then we've got Unstoppable. This is by Erin Vossler, and I loved this cover. The pink was awesome. I just could not figure out this other color. I had to ask in the group, like, is that gray? Is it green? I can't figure out what the color is. It's actually like an army green, and it just did not speak to me being green and pink. If it had been aqua and pink, you guys know it would have been my jam. I'm sorry, I'm zooming in and out. I'm using one hand here. I love the inside papers of this one, the pink with the X's. I think it's gorgeous. I love the big font. I love all the like hidden messages in this one. I just couldn't get past the green and pink combo. I really love me some aqua and pink. This cover is the last pattern cover. This one's called Shine, and I almost got this one too. I love the little circles and the two tones of pink, like purpley background. So pretty. I thought that one was gorgeous. And then the last one is neutral. This one is the dark blue, navy, just plain neutral-ish planner. I feel like this is one that's more for a professional setting, or if you don't like all the pops of color, this is your jam right here. I like all the color. I like it to look like rainbow unicorns. So this one was not appealing to me personally, but I know a lot of people will get this one because it's just your basic neutral, sleek looking planner. And you guys know I want it to look like Lisa Frank.
And I got different folios to match the covers before we talk accessories. So here's the two covers I'm gonna lay out, and then I'm gonna match and compare the folios with that. So first up is Raspberry. This is the one I saw. So Sierra Friend, the owner of MAKSELIFE, posted a sneak peek. I think it was just for the Club Moxie people, but she held up what she's gonna be using as her planner lineup. And it was this floral cover, which I like gasped at because it's so beautiful. I love florals and I love pinks. And she held up this raspberry folio with it, and they match spot on. They're super coordinated together, and these are completely redesigned, like the same basic ideas. You stick A5 notebooks in here, like the smaller, slimmer notebooks, but it's redesigned quite a bit. So I am super excited about this. And on screen, she was saying it appears much more bright pink, but I think I'm getting more of a true tone on my camera here. I've got some natural daylight seeping in the window, and it's just like a really rich, medium to dark raspberry, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. So this one has a button. I'll try to peel the little plastic off here. So it's got a magnetic closure plus a button closure, which is very helpful. Last year, I've done lots of videos on the folio system. I use it and love it, but it was a little bit slim, so this one's a little bit thicker to hold more. And it also didn't have the actual clasp, so the magnetic was really nice and strong, but when I was trying to fit 4 notebooks in it, it definitely bowed out and popped the magnet if you didn't get it just right. So this will definitely help with that. As far as the feeling of it, it's not very textured. It doesn't even feel like pebbly, but it definitely feels leathery. It's like nice and soft type of leather. I really like it. I like the way it looks. Now, of course, like I will use it and review it and let you guys know how it goes, but it's nice. So let's go ahead and open it up. The inside is like the pinstripe, and it doesn't feel very leathery, but it feels really soft and nice. So these parts are structured, like thick. And then these parts are the more flexible sides. So I think over time they'll get a little bit more flexible, but if you didn't tell me this was vegan leather, I would think this was real leather. That's how it feels. It just feels like nice, soft, high-end leather, actually. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's got a pocket here. You can stick a notepad in here. You can slip something through the back and front covers. You can also use the 4 elastic bands on here. It's got places to put stickers and various things that you want to keep in there. It also has the pin loop, which I love when there's a pin loop. Yeah, super cute, love it. I will talk about it definitely in more videos, and because there's nothing in it, it's hard to actually get the button to close, but there is the raspberry. Very beautiful, matches with both covers. All right, now we're gonna talk this one, and this is the one I was considering back and forth whether I was gonna get it or not, because I love pink. This happens to be a much lighter pink, but on the screen, again, like it was a little bit hard for me to tell how really pink it was. And for me, it's like the perfect shade of almost baby pink, but it doesn't lean very baby pinkish. It just is like a nice, almost neutral toned pink. It does have that little bit of like neutralish undertones, and guess what? It matches this cover perfectly, and it also works perfectly with this one with these pink tones. So it totally coordinates really nicely with both. Again, same insides. the pinstripe. I'm not gonna undo the whole thing right now. It's actually easier to close it when that foam piece is in there, but super beautiful, still gray elastics on there, still same button. It's just stunning. So I was thinking multiple folios for multiple things. So I could have one that's on my nightstand for like nighttime routine stuff, one in here for various things, one I can take just to like back and forth for pickup for kids and things where I can still do a little bit of planning or journaling, and then also traveling when we actually have to go out of town and things. So I love it. I think it's beautiful. Again, like same material, very soft and buttery feeling, and I would not know it was not real. I honestly totally got fooled with this one. And oh yeah, the debossed in the back, the stitching super cute, like everything about it is cute. So we've got the ballet pink there. And then last but not least, this one is called Light Teal. And of course you guys know my other color is aqua. Like if you've met me, you know, I was totally getting the aqua colored one. Last year I got the teal and I was so excited to see this light teal. And again, like I was totally gushing about the teal in this, and look at that, coordinates so well. This one actually would coordinate. For me, pink and teal go hand in hand, so I would totally still use these together. But this is a match made in heaven right here. The light teal with the Just Begin cover, so good. So I think all three would coordinate with any of these covers. So you get to really take your pick. I do love that there's 2 shades of pink to choose from. I could not choose, I wanted both. And then of course, had to have the aqua. It's called Light Teal. So pretty, they all go great together. So I am super stoked about that.
Okay, and since I only got a few of the colors, I'm going to show you all of the colors of the folios. These are vegan leather A5 folios. You can see the sizing, the price, the weight, all the information up on the screen. There are 6 colors. So we've got the raspberry, which is one I showed on the screen, and then the navy-ish one, which will match perfectly with the Legacy Flagship. And then there's this like plum colored darker one. It actually matches really well with the Shine cover. And then we've got the ballet pink, which again, like is a neutral toned pink, which is so pretty. We've got the gray, which is a very sleek, neutral color. And then also the light teal down here.
So let's go ahead and move these all out of the way, and we're gonna talk accessories. I ended up getting pretty much every accessory. There are still companion notebooks that I didn't get, and I was super tempted. I've been using a lot more folio and A5 size things, and I was super tempted to get the new companion notebooks. But the one good thing about companion notebooks is they are undated, so if I end up choosing to go more A5 size and putting these aside, I can totally do that because I have companion notebooks from last year. So as tempting as they were, I'll show the colors up on the screen for you guys. There's a really pretty green set. I feel like half of the MAKSELIFE stuff was very pink hued, and then half of the MAKSELIFE stuff was very green hued. So there was one set that matches all the greens and deep blues, and then there's one set that matches all the pinks. And I was so tempted. Like, the only thing really that's majorly different is the covers, and I just could not justify it. I just couldn't do it. So I still have mine from last year that are more of the blues. There's a teal, there's the cloud color that is more like the whitish tone, and I can use those if I need companion notebooks, but I tend to stick to the Flagship all year long. For 2 years now, I've stuck to the Flagship planner. So in the event that I need more companion notebooks, I will purchase them, but I have 2 perfectly good on the spiral coil planners now that I can work with this year, and I'm super excited about that. So I'm gonna move these aside. We're gonna talk accessories now. Okay, we have a lot of accessories to get through. I will have timestamps down below for you guys so you guys can jump to whatever accessory you guys want to see. I am most excited about these sticky notes. There are 3 different sets of these, and I am just stoked. So I have the books close by so that we can do a little bit of Van White demonstrating those. We also have the washi tape. There are 2 sets of matching washi tape. And this one coordinates with the Moxie cover, and the other one coordinates with a different cover. There's also this big set of washi tape, which is a 16-piece washi tape, which you're gonna just love, love, love this one. And then, yeah, notebooks and bookmarks. Actually, let's go ahead and talk washi tape really quick to get this box open and get this open. And I'm gonna keep it real. All of the MAKSELIFE products are made overseas. It's not made in the United States. This is made in China. They did end up ordering the sticky notes from Korea. Most of the things do get manufactured in China. Unfortunately, a lot of things are made overseas, and I don't like it. But here is the washi tape set. It comes in the cutest box, and oh, I can already tell. Get ready for it. Look at it, it's so cute. It is the 16 washi tapes, and I'm never gonna get it back in this box. Let's see, how do we get it all out? They're all stuck to this thingamabob, so we gotta pull them, pop them all the way out, and then you have the washi tape ring. Isn't that the coolest thing? And these are made to fit in lines. So I'll show you. We'll do lots of demonstrating. I'll do a separate accessories video where we demonstrate a little bit more and talk more in depth, but for this, you've got the dark light, dark light, dark light for all the washi colors. So you have all 16 colors there, which is super cute. So they have all the colors matching the categories. I just love that. That totally can sit on my pegboard on a hook. So cute. So I'm very excited to try these out. They are semi-translucent, so you can do some writing and then set the tapes over the writing to be like kind of like a highlight streak, which is really cool. I do love the box that it came in. It also included a piece of vellum that you could totally repurpose. I'm a scrapbooker originally, and I totally could see use for that. You could totally use that. Okay, so we've got that washi. Now this washi is covered in a different way, and I just did my nails a couple of days ago and I do not want to mess them up. All right, and so this one matches the Moxie cover. It's got the florals on it. It has the floral on the inner cover too. That black one is actually the cover inside, which is beautiful. Each cover has a different inside cover paper. All right, so we've got all our washi tapes open. Let's pull out a MAKSELIFE planner and we will do some stickering here. So I'm not going to do every color in this video. Like I said, I'll do a separate accessories video that should, if I'm a good editor, it will pop up at the same time as this video. So you can just check my channel and I'll have all of them ready. Little ruler out of here to rip washi tape. So it's not going to be a clean edge on that side, but there you go. That's what it looks like. Very pretty. And I totally bunched it up when I was ripping it, but beautiful. We're not going to test them all, but they fit inside the dot grid. Let's see about fitting on the lines, even though I messed up that little end. I'm not a professional. I don't have my stuff with me. Let's see how it fits in the line. It fits like a highlight inside the line. Very cute. And again, ripping it. Super cute. Fits in the line just right. Love, love, love that one. All right, and then let's test these guys out too. So we've got a thinner washi tape and then like your standard 15, I think it's 15 millimeter. It's beautiful. It matches the cover just right. And then the thinner one. There you go. Washi tape, and they are semi-translucent, so you can do the writing underneath them, but if you want to actually write on them, you'd have to write, first of all, really small because they're skinny lines, but you're going to need a marker like a slick writer. This one is from American Crafts, but scrapbook.com also makes these same slick writer markers. So you could write on top of them with these, and you can write on things like photographs, glossy papers, anything with these pretty much. They're really nice markers. So there's the washi. And now we've got sticky notes. So there are two sets of these sticky notes. There is the pastel set and the bold set. You can see it's the 8 colors in each set, but it's just whether or not you want the toned down color or the really nice and bright color. Of course, you guys know I wanted both. I'm gonna open these. These ones are made in Korea. The washi tape's made in China. So they come in a really nice little container here. And I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking this was actually the Post-it notes, but it's actually just the paper on the outside, which is super cute. So there's a look at the Post-it notes. Let's see how we get them out of here. They just pull out. And these are really neat because they are actually 1.5 inches wide. So they work on the vertical columns. And of course I've got my horizontal here. So let's swap. These work on the vertical columns and they work in that calendar. So let's flip to a vertical column. And I'm stoked about this. So if you have an appointment that you might change around, if you're not set on something yet, look at that. You stick it in and it fits really nicely in the columns. They are made to be, you know, reused. They're nice and strong. I can feel that it's stuck on there really nicely, but you can reuse them, move them around, use them on a wall organizer, and also use them on the monthly spread. So I think for content planning, I was toying around with trying to use a monthly spread again. And I absolutely could write my content on these, and then if it needs to move a different day, I just move it to a different day. I just love it. I could use all the rainbow colors or just choose a couple of colors each month to have a little color palette. I'm hooked. I absolutely love, love, love these. And one of the things that Sierra was saying is these darker ones, where are the darker ones? These darker ones are great if you want to use a white gel pen, which is also really fun. So the darker one is in the darker packaging, which, hello, the packaging is adorable. I just kind of want to leave it on my desk because it's so rainbowy and happy. But look, those darker colors, you could totally use a white gel pen on them, which I would never have thought of myself. I don't tend to use the white gel pens for much, but I have them from scrapbooking, so I definitely have them. But you could totally write on these with the white gel pen. I do find that they're tight getting out of here for the first time, but it's also made to hold them. So like if you're traveling, I don't think they're all gonna just spill out of the package. Maybe if it was loose a little bit, they would stay in, hopefully. Like if you don't close it all the way, they're tight enough, I feel like that they won't spill everywhere super easily. So I love this. I love the container of it. I love the form factor, how nice and compact it is. There's no wasted space in this little thing. So if you're trying to put it in a pouch or travel with it, I'm thinking, you know, third-year dance mom here, I'm thinking dance traveling, I could totally pop one of these in my travel set and it would not take up that much space. So look at that. I love the teal. You fit right in those columns. Okay, so I'm hooked. I absolutely love it. They're beautiful and I'm totally sold. We have not one, not two, but 3 sets of sticky notes, as if this was not great enough. Like, those are so cute. There is a little sticky note booklet, which you're gonna just love. Like, I'm totally giddy about this one. Look, it's a little sticky note booklet. It just opens up. How cute is that? So you've got these little squares. I'm gonna try one on the monthly calendar and see. And again, like, these ones are made in Korea, so they're nice and sticky. Oh yeah, you could totally use that. It will cover up the number a little bit. But you could stick that in there. Trying to see. Okay, if you stuck it sideways, you would see the number. So you could stick it sideways on the monthly calendar. It has the cute little page flag. So these ones are rectangles. These ones have the little banner shape. You've got a dot grid, a list, 2 other little rectangle ones. And I'm guessing these would fit in the sidebar. If you needed something in the sidebar, I'm gonna be sticking sticky notes on everything. Like, look how cool that is. And then the little page flags would also be super cute on the calendar. They do fit really nicely in there. And then, let's see, I don't want to waste all these. I can reuse them. Let's see, here's the vertical column. Totally would fit on there. And then I want to actually try some of these on the horizontal as well. So they totally fit the vertical really nicely. And I was thinking this side, I could totally use some sticky notes. Oh yeah, I could totally put like the most important thing or things that are going to rotate around. They could totally go on there. So cute. These ones will also fit. And then I'm thinking, I don't know about this big giant one. Could be down in the notes section. Might be designed for that section. That's super cute right there. But yeah, totally, again, like totally see myself traveling with this in a planner pouch. How cute. It's just super cute. I love the little post-it flags. There's 2 different kinds. So these ones, I'm thinking you could write the person's name. Like I have 2 kids, I'd write their name here and whatever it is, or I could write the time here and then write their name and whatever activity it is. Those ones would work great for appointments and things. And then this one could work for anything. Super cute. Love, love, love those. All right, so I'm gonna be totally playing around with these a bunch. And they're also a bookmark trio. So this has 3 bookmarks. The planners themselves come with one that's blank, but it has the ruler on it. And this was a great straight edge. So this one has 3 different things. It's got annual goals, monthly goals, and then your weekly actions. So you can change these out. They do pop in and out relatively easily. And I'm like the worst person to pop these in and out, honestly. I'm just not very good at it. But they pop in and out relatively easily. And then you can put them where your annual, monthly, and weekly actions are, which I think is great. And each one of them has a different saying on it. Just begin, dare to grow, dream big. The rainbow compass icon is on all of them as well. So you can just pop them in, like here's a monthly goals. You could pop in the monthly goals, and again, I do not pop these in the greatest, and they pop in really easily for me. So no big deal at all. And then you just have them in there and you can find what you're looking for. And then last but not least, we've got a notebook, and I only got the raspberry color. There are multiple different colors of notebooks that you can choose from. I already have a few of the ones that were in stock, but this is the only new color I ended up picking up. I was trying to be a little bit budget conscious. So I ended up getting just the bright pink one, and I feel like it's right in between. Like not exactly spot on the exact same shade. Coordinates really well, but this is a little bit lighter than the raspberry on the folio. But like, hello, it matches so good. It's like the darker tone on here. It matches the folio perfectly. That is my jam. So it's just a dot grid notebook. It's got the little compass on all the pages. It's just dot grid. Love, love, love the color palette that they chose this year. I'm so glad to see pink. I loved all the aquas last year because teal is my other color, but I'm just so happy to have lots of pink now. And then last but not least, the 2023 reflections. The idea is you walk through this at the end of the year and you can just reflect on the year, talk about your goals, talk about what worked, what didn't, your last compass assessment for the year. Yeah, each page has a different topic on it. I love the little compass on the front. It just says 2023 reflections. Here's the 2022 from last year. So it is a much different look to it this year. But both of them have the silver foiling. See that on there? Silver foil. And that is it, guys. I ended up getting pretty much every single thing. There are a couple other new dot grid notebooks. There's the companion notebooks that I talked about. There are a couple more washi tape collection sets that you can purchase, but I pretty much got it all. So I hope you guys liked a look at everything that MAKSELIFE released. I'm super stoked about this release. I especially love the accessories that are color coordinated. You guys know I love color, and I am just so excited about all of this. I got some dust on everything, but I'm super excited. I'm going to be using these in Plan With Me's coming up, and I cannot wait to share more with you guys over the coming weeks as I in-depth review them, tell you guys all the ins and outs of everything as I put it to real world use. So I hope if you're new here that you'll stick around and subscribe. I'm getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, and I plan on doing some giveaways once I hit 10,000 subscribers, so I would love it if you guys would subscribe and stick around. Launch starts exactly here. I'll tell you what exact time it starts, and that's all I got for you guys. I would love to know. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite new cover is. I have shown them up on the screen for you guys as I'm flipping through things. I would love to know what your favorite cover is. I also want to know if you're team horizontal or team vertical. I flip-flopped the last few years. For 2022, I was team vertical, then I switched for 2023 to team horizontal, and now I'm going back to team vertical, but I got another one just in case. I actually have a plan for using the horizontal too. I might end up using both of these. I ended up having ideas for both, but I definitely want to use that vertical column again, and I'm so glad to have a dated one for 2024. So yeah, I'd love to know if you're team horizontal or team vertical, and also let me know what accessory you are most excited about. There's so many good ones. I'm just shocked. I cannot wait to do an accessory video. It'll be popping up on this channel the same day. You can check the description box and see that. I can't wait to swatch all of these colors and play around with the washi. It's just such a nice idea with this big giant washi ring. You can add and take washi tape off of this, by the way. Such a nice idea for organization. So there you go. There is the whole launch. I'm super excited to hear what you guys are excited about. Check down below for the coupon code and relevant links to everything. I've got multiple videos popping up today, so definitely check out what other videos popped up so you can see more in depth of everything. This was just a hopefully not too long of a complete overview of everything coming out, but I will have more in-depth info in the other videos. Happy shopping, happy planning, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.